welcome to another week's video. I'm very happy to be here again, sharing something very special with you. I got today a really nice box full of watercolor goodies. Of course, I bought a new set of handmade watercolors from a seller called Julie Maggi. I had ordered paints from her in the past, and then I saw she released this very special set of mineral pigments based on the Alps, and I could not let it pass, so I got it. I just got the box this morning. I haven't checked anything at all, so I'll be unboxing here with you as usual, swatching the colors, telling you what I think about them. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love them anyway, but yeah, I'm happy to be sharing this with you. And before I start, as usual, I'd just like to thank everyone that has been following me here. I really appreciate your support. And that being said, if you're watching this and you like watercolor related content or art supplies in general, please consider subscribing. This will help a lot my channel to grow. I really appreciate your support, and don't forget to give me that like if you like the content. And that's it. Thank you very much. So let's open the box right now. It's always a surprise when we get these from sellers, because yeah, sometimes you have some goodies. She always uses these, she includes these other little bits. Oh, that's nice. I got an extra pipette. This is always useful. I already had one here prepared, but yeah, that's really nice to have an extra bit. I believe this is my order here. It's very cute, comes with this pine cone. And then, oh, that's sweet, Christmas ornament that I'll save for my tree. What else? There is a mini sample here. That's so nice. Look at this. It's a very tiny little sample. I'm sorry, I had to pause the video because I had an alarm ringing here on my phone, and I hope it didn't disturb too much the flow of things, but yes. And yeah, there's a little note here from her, and I think that's it. Yep. I'm gonna no, there's another little surprise here. I have an extra pen. That's so sweet. It's really nice. So let me put this aside so we can start swatching. I'm very excited to see what I got here. So let me prepare here my water. I'm gonna use, as usual, my Bockingford paper, the rough. And yeah, let's start. Today I decided to get fancy and I'm gonna use this brush here that is really lovely to paint with. This is Rosemary & Co. sword brush, 1/4 of an inch, and it's really nice to create like leaf shapes. So I'm gonna be experimenting with this today. I mean, I used it already, but it's not a brush. It's not a brush I reach out for very often, so I decided to use it today. So let's see what we have here. This is called the Alpine set. And she sent me also a little sticker here, which is very cute, from her artwork. And that's how the set came in. I really love buying handmade watercolors. I think it's always a a special surprise getting these packs. You never know what's inside, and sometimes you have some goodies and some samples, and it's always nice to know you are supporting a small business. And with time I got to speak to many of these sellers, and they all are very nice and helpful, so I'm glad to be supporting their work. So this set comes with 8 pens, Iron Stone, Nelken Dark, and Nelken Pink. If I'm not mistaken, she had said in the listing that these Nelken colors are variations of the Potter's Pink she has in other sets in the shop. Then you have Melser and Bernino, Glance, Melser Green, and Alba. So let me just try to kind of organize here by color, in a sense. I will just do one little drop of water. It's always good to pre-soak these handmade watercolors before using them, because they can take a while to reactivate, mostly if they are mineral paints, which is the case here. Synthetic pigments are easily re-wettable. The mineral paints sometimes take a while, so I'm gonna just pre-soak this, and while this is taking place, I'm gonna title here, and then I'll be back to swatch it. So I'm back. I already titled here my page for the swatches. I placed these in a little tray, and I had noticed I forgot to open the extra pens that I got, so I also opened this one. This is the extra pen, half pen that was in the box. This is a test color, so it's just named test. And the little tiny mini pen over here, it's very cute. It's called Glance Light, so I also left a drop of water here, so we'll be swatching those as well. So let's start now. I'm super excited. With Alba. Looks like a very nice neutral creamy color. I had this idea of painting sort of pine tree, considering we are approaching, or maybe we are even already in winter time, I never know, and we'll see how this goes. I probably put too much water in it, but we'll see. Maybe I can try and add a bit more of concentrated paint. It doesn't look a lot like a pine tree, but we'll go with it. Let's go to the next one, which is called Bernino. These remind me of the sewing machine. If I'm not mistaken, there is a Bernina sewing machine. That's a really lovely gray type of green, or a green type of gray, depending on how you look at it. Has these very subtle colors. Remind me a bit of the mineral sets from Hungry for Paint, also Wallace and Newton. No, I'm mixing two different brands. Wallace and Seymour. Yeah. It has this, definitely has this vibe of very light muted colors. I'm a bit distracted, so I hope you manage to follow along regardless. Also of my crooked trees. Now the next one is called Melser Green. Another lovely tone, reminds me a bit of some sort of maybe like green earth, or oops, Nicosia green. You can see that all the colors here are quite subdued, but you can always use them together with a bit more vibrant colors. It's always good to have contrast. And I think it's a great option also if you would like to try Wallace and Seymour paints and you are out of the UK. They're not the easiest ones to get a hold of, and in any case many handmade paint sellers use the same pigments they do, so why not support these Etsy sellers as well and get a set like this. I have Wallace and Seymour paints, and I can tell you that they are very similar to these, with the advantage of having these already in pens, because as you may see in one of my past videos from Wallace and Seymour, depending on the stock, old stock can have hardened and can have I had also colors that were different from newer stock, so I think having them, and I heard, I'm not sure if it's true, but I heard there's also somewhat difficult paint to work with from pens, in the sense of using from the tube and letting them dry in pens. So buying them like this from a seller already in pen, it's very useful. And now I'm gonna be swatching the Melser, which is a lovely gray with a lot of texture. I really love this selection of colors so far. I'm very happy with, to be honest. They really remind me of the Wallace and Seymour type of colors. It's a very nice selection. She has many different colors to choose from on her store. Now I'm swatching Glance. She's a lovely brown. And what I like also on this particular set is that they have a lot of this and this natural texture. So you'll see when I'll be showing you the close-up of this paints, these swatches dry. There is that kind of granular texture that gives a very natural look, and I think it's really nice to paint subjects like animals or botanicals, or it could be stones, it could be eggs, anything related to nature really, because they really do look very natural. Just gonna try to remove that. Okay, it's really lovely, this stone over here. Now we have Iron Stone. Ah, that's a very rich brown. I hope you are able to see the colors well, but in any case I'll be showing you the close-up at the end. And now I have Nelk and Dark. Wow, that's a really intense muted pink. That's lovely. Let's see now the Nelk and Pink. This is a more a more lighter variation, but as I mentioned before, these are made with the same pigment as her Potter's Pink. It's just variations, which means that they will be both granulating. I can already see this one is granulating. This one also has a bit of granulation. Maybe I will see it better when it's a bit drier. Now the last one from this set is called, no, actually I finished the set, yeah, 5, 8, yeah, this is the whole set. Now I have here the tiny pen that she sent me as a sample. This is Glance Light, so should be the variation of this one at the top. Let's see. I'm gonna try a smaller tree. And this is a bit more bit warmer than Glance, but it also has a very lovely texture. And last but not least, we have the test pen that she sent. And something I forgot to mention actually is that she sends all the pens with their respective names and a magnet at the bottom, which is very useful as well. It's a lovely opaque purplish leaning blue, which I really love. It's a lovely color, and I think it's also granulating. So this may be something she will be selling in the future in the shop. I'm not sure. You can always ask her. She's very approachable. You can message her on Instagram. So now I finished with the swatching part of the video. I'll be showing you a close-up and talking a bit about what I think of the colors. I'll just let them dry for a little bit and then I'll be back soon. So I'm back. Now all the swatches are dry. I'm gonna be showing you a close-up as promised. And that's it. His is the Alpine set from Julie Maggi. These are all very beautiful colors. I love their texture, as I try to show you here. I don't know if I have a favorite of all of these. Really like the Melser one, but all of them are really nice, and I think they will look great, like I said, to paint natural subjects. And I could not recommend more getting paints from Julie Maggi. She's a lovely seller. She has loads and loads of different sets that you can check. And I hope to see you soon. Bye!